today.
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Stroud sets up the play action. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 25-yard line. Give left side for Pierce. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 13 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Odell Beckham with an acrobatic catch. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Perkins over the middle, complete. It's Davis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. On 1st and 10, Perkins. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. Off the play fake. Perkins. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gabriel Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play.
Now Stroud.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You look at this Colt defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. These two teams all tied after one.
Second down and 4.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown, Colts. From 4 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Gay is on for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
On first down, Perkins flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Perkins throw into the hands of Pittman here. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. Back to throw. Perkins. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line. Looking to throw. Perkins.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw again.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Smoke Monday.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Perkins. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Will Mallory,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are able to widen their advantage.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Stroud looking to throw. On a slant, here's Collins.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Perkins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on 1st down. Perkins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Escaping the pressure right. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The final shot before break. Perkins eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Taken at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. And if
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 42 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Pierce gets this one running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42.
Stroud off the play fake. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell.
42 yards.
And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
Looks good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10.
Off play action. Perkins. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flushed out right. Completes it to Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
Stroud to throw it. Another one caught by Collins.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
And Stroud now to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them. 2000.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans get a bit closer.
Lutz with the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Perkins. Man open left side is Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The throw over the middle taken in.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, Perkins. That is caught. They find some open field here. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Perkins.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Perkins. A short throw, this is caught by Cox. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and 2, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Back to throw. Perkins.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Perkins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Looking to throw. Perkins.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Perkins.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Taylor is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Perkins steps away to his touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox from 3 yards out.
And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Stroud to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Perkins.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
To throw on 3rd down, Perkins. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Colts, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.